All right, so you're thinking about moving to Florida, or you're already in Florida but just don't like where you're at and want to move to a different location. Well, I'm about to show you in this show here, Florida Home Showdown, why new homes construction up here in Northeast Florida is a better deal than a used home in other parts of the state. That's right. I take a look here, like I'm standing in front of a new home now that we're going to feature today, but I'm also going to show you these used homes. And now what I do is I compare everything side by side, just kind of like what Amazon does when it compares products side by side. I'm going to be looking at the price of the house. I'm looking at the square footage of the house, looking at the price of square foot, for each house. Also going to be looking at the taxes, look at HOA fees, and look at CDD fees. I know right now, CDD fees, a lot of you are probably going, what in the world is a CDD fee? Well, I'm going to get to that and explain that to you because it's kind of unique to Florida, although I think they do it in California, maybe other few states. But I'm going to explain to you what a CDD fee is during the show. So right now, let's start off with we're going to look at the houses that are used for sale. All right, here, let's take a look at first the one that's for sale. And this one here is $409,900, located at 3222 Renly Place in Orlando. Okay, so we're going to Orlando today. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,251 square feet, built in 1955. That works out to $328 a square foot. Well, actually, it isn't a 2-bath. It's a 1.5 bath, as we see here, okay? Refinished and all that. So let's take a look. Let's see, it was listed by Coldwell Banker Residential. Let's take a look. And of course, I'm looking on Zillow, which is public, where anyone can look at it. I'm not sharing any proprietary or private information on this, okay? So let's look at the pictures. As you can see, it has a carport coming in, a low roof. You can see that definitely on the house next door, how low it is. So that means attic space in here is tough, crawling through. I grew up in a house like this, and you just couldn't get through past the attic entrance. All right. Looks inside, they have done it. Okay, this ain't a 1950s home. They've definitely upgraded stuff. Looks like new appliances. Nice backyard. Okay, now we're back to the inside. Don't understand that switch. All right. Yeah, looks like updated. Okay, clean, vacant. And here's like an older bathroom style with the tiles and the, the soap holder, toothbrush holders. Now, I don't necessarily think this is a bad thing, because I kind of like that retro look of that old bathroom like that. I understand changing the sink and toilet. Yeah, looks nice. Yeah, it looks clean. And there's another shot of the backyard. And look at the steps down from the house. Okay, so you don't really have like a patio area or anything like that. Okay, you've got a mixed match fence. So obviously the fences are the neighbors and not theirs, because you got two different styles of fence. All right. Okay, right here we're going to go put this into the graph, and we've got the used house for sale. There's the address, 3222 Renly Place. All right, go over here to the column to the right, and we start filling it in. It's $409,900, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, no garage, 1,251 square feet. Comes out to $328 square foot. Now, the tax millage, this is their property tax millage in this area, is 18.0598. No CDD fee, no HOA fees. The taxes are $7,402 if you were taxed on that selling price. Okay, since there's no CDD, HOA, it stays the same. Now, CDDs, I'm going to explain when we get to the new house, okay, on what those are for those of you that aren't familiar, and I said I was going to explain it. All right, let's go to the house that's sold. Okay, I do this because I know there's people that are out there saying, hey, just because that house is for sale at that price, that doesn't mean people pay that price. Okay, well, and I pick right in the same neighborhood, and I also get one that's like 90 days out when possible. So here we are with the sold one. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,261 square feet. As you can see, it's kind of the same looking house because they were in the same neighborhood. Okay, this one sold for $419,900. Okay, 1958. You see, it has a carport, no garage. Let's see what else. has no HOA. And we're looking, this is the picture that's on Zillow, okay? That's all we've got. There's no inside pictures because the house is sold, and a lot of times when it's sold, then the people take off the inside pictures inside. They just leave the outside picture up there. So that's what we see. All right, let's put that into the chart. Okay, there we are, the sold one. It's 3112 Pickfair Street. Maybe I didn't mention that before. All right, over here on the side, in the comparisons, that's column 3, 419,900. It sold for 3-bedroom, 2-bath, no garage, 1,261 square feet, just a little bit larger, $333 a square foot. And when you've got the tax rates the same, because it's the same neighborhood, your taxes are $75.83. Okay. All right, now we're going to show you this new house, but first of all, where are we located? Okay, we're located in an Adams development called Shadow Crest. It's in Rolling Hills here in the Green Cove Springs area, okay? Now, where is that in relationship to Jacksonville and everything else? Well, let me show you first some maps of where everything is and what's close to this area and to this house right now. All right, first thing we want to see is where are we located in reference to like Jacksonville. So here we're looking at a map. You see Jacksonville right here. And right here is the area here that would be this development, okay, just in the Green Cove Springs area. All right, now everyone wants to know, how far is it to the beach? Well, here it is to St. Augustine. It's about an hour, okay? And so St. Augustine Beach is just close by, okay? And so you could figure about the same amount of time, maybe a little bit more. Next, everyone wants to know, where's the airport? Well, Jacksonville International Airport here is just under an hour. And as you can see, it's way north of Jacksonville, and Jacksonville International Airport is a real easy airport to get in and out of. I mean, I'm telling you, it's not like anything like Miami. All right. We've got a lot of Navy people and military people here in this area, so I always like to show where NAS Jax is, and that's about 35 minutes from this neighborhood. And the Mayport Naval Station is a little bit further out. You're looking at probably an hour and 15 minutes or so to get to it, because it's a little bit northeast of here, over there right on the port. Now, something I like to show, a lot of people don't think about this though, is where is fire rescue? And you can see the fire rescue is under 4 miles away. So it says about 9 minutes, okay? Now, of course, if fire rescue is coming to an emergency to your house, they will be there in less than 9 minutes. And what if rescue's not enough and you've got to go to the hospital? Well, what I think is one of the better hospitals here is St. Vincent's, and it's over here in Middleburg, and you're about 18 minutes away, so you're just under 9 miles. Now, another big question is, where's Walmart? Well, the Walmart's right next to the hospital, so it's about the same distance to that. And another question that a lot of people ask is, where is Publix? Okay, that's a big deal. So Publix here in Middleburg, and you're about, just under 9 miles and about 17 minutes. Now, that doesn't mean you're without a grocery store, that you're that far. If you zoom in right here, you can see closer by here, you've got a Winn-Dixie. It's just that a lot of people ask, where is the Publix? All right, now let me tell you a little bit about this house. Okay, first of all, let me say I'm in an area where there's a lot of new construction going on. They're building across the street. All through this area, you're going to hear some noises in the background, a lot of stuff, and it can get noisy at times because there's still workers all over the place out here. But this house here, okay, it's 1,711 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, so it's perfect for the people that need that extra space for an office or a study or anything, or if you just need that 4th bedroom for whatever reason. Okay, it has a 2-car garage, as you can see there behind me, has a nice covered porch in the back, and it's brick on all 3 sides of the house. Now the front, some of the homes they do all brick, and some of them they put the siding on the front and then the bricks on the sides, which I'm going to show you here when we look at the outside of this house. So I mean, this house is, wait till you see, after we go through everything, you see the value between what you get here versus those used homes I just sold you. But first, let me just take you on a little tour here of the outside of the house so you can see what it looks like. Well, as you come up, you can see you've got a nice large concrete driveway, leads you up to that 2-car garage. Now, as I said, they've got siding on the front, but you see that they do have the brick accents, okay, around. And then I like also how you've got the brick down here at the edge, you know, of the patio concrete. And that's nice. And then, of course, you have some brick accent here inside the entry level of the house. Right now they do come with landscaping. As you can see, you've got the landscape in front. They put a palm out in the front. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar, don't worry that you don't see those the leaves up there at the top, because that's just for transportation, but they'll come out really quick. Then you've got the landscaping here on this side and all. And as you can see too, you do have irrigation also for your landscaping. So as we come off the side there, you can see, you know, you've got the brick all on the side of the house. And then also a brick on this side of the house. And this here also shows you the space in between the houses, which is a little bit more than a lot of new construction. Okay, now we're going to go take a look on the inside of the house, but just before I do that, just want to point out we've got this nice large entry level here as you go into the front door there, you see, and then also the porch area. And something else I like I showed you, I like the accent of the brick out here. I also like the looks of these columns that they put out here. I mean, it's nice, and the way they combine the siding with the brick really did a nice job, and I really do like this front porch. And I want to tell you something else too. This house, I had to come and do at the last minute. They've got several that are move-in ready, okay, for you now. The house that I was going to do, just down the street a little bit, last week I was out here, toured the neighborhood and all that, pick houses. It's already sold, okay, in 1 week. They are selling houses in this neighborhood. They've got a lot right now to choose from of ones that are quick move-in ready. So if you don't want to wait for construction, or you're in a bind, what if you just sold your house and you need to find another house? This is a great opportunity to check these homes out. But they also have home sites to be built, and if you want to wait 6 months, 8 months, or whatever for a house. But there are still plenty that they still have right now of inventory to move in now, so you don't have to wait. And this is one of them. All right, let's go check out the inside. Well, the first thing I notice when I come in, and usually I say something about, you know, the structure of the house, but it's how cool it is, because it's hot out there today. Already in the morning, I'm filming this in the morning, and it's already, I felt like I went out and mowed the lawn. Well, don't need these inside, but what I did notice when I come into this house is, first of all, I noticed that there's like some bedrooms off here to the side where I can see, and we're going to check that out. Right here's another door, which leads to the garage, but I've got this little hallway area here. That's the foyer area, and it's nice because of the tall ceilings. It feels nice and open. And then also I'm looking right out through the back, because they have the door that leads to the patio is a glass door, and then I also see the window so I can see through to there, and that lets in some nice natural light also. So while I'm starting here, let's take a look at the garage. Okay, as I step into the garage, something I like and kind of notice, look how they just accent the brick here around the floor as you step down. I like that. Okay, nice 2-car garage, plenty of room, and then there's your water heater over in the corner. Okay, now as we step out of the garage, we're going to take a look. Let's go and check out these rooms. We'll start off this room here to my left. You see they got carpeting in the bedrooms. Nice, you've got the nice tall ceiling there, but again, I like how they angle down, you know, towards the wall. I really like that, how they do that. And then, as you can see, this one's right off to the front there. Now, you've got your double closet doors right there. Now let's go take a look at this one. Again, it goes to the carpeting for the bedroom. Now this one faces the front, so that's nice. And you got a lot of nice sunlight in there, the tall ceiling there, and again how it angles down off to the side. I like that. And then these double closet doors. You know, hold on a second. Something I want to show you is that, you know, a lot of times you see the closet doors, they got the ones that just slide back and forth, or those bifold doors. I like these. They just open like that. Nice sturdy doors, open. Don't have to worry about something coming off its track or something like that. I like that. And they just snap closed like that. That's just another nice feature. All right, now we'll check out the bathroom here. Here you have the same floor, runs into the bathroom, and there you've got your tub and shower combination. And right there, the toilet to the side, and then over here you've got your single sink, the mirror, and the nice lights. And of course you've got the tall ceiling coming in, and then how it angles down over to the side by the shower. I like that. I like the way that looks. All right, let's head back out. All right, now that we exit that, as before we get into the regular living area and kitchen, right off to my side here is the laundry room. And you see the same floor flows into here. You got this like little entryway here to get to the laundry room. Right there is for your dryer and full-size washer and dryer combination with the shelving and nice tall ceilings and overhead lights. All right, from the laundry area now we come through the foyer, and off to my left we've got the kitchen, but off to my right here is where we have the dining room area and then also the family room or living area. As you can see right here, you've got double windows there, and that's your chandelier there for the dining room area. And then over here's your living area where you got the two windows looking outside and the glass door. And you got the ceiling fan in the middle. And then you've got the tall ceilings again with the overhead lights. And then it also slopes down to the edge walls there, which is nice, but gives you a little bit cozier room. I do like the way these ceilings are done. Now, you have your choice here in this living room, nice large area or family room, whatever you want to call it. You've got this wall here, okay, where you can put large screen TV and whatever, or you can configure it because you've got a lot of wall space right here too, okay? So you've got that big wall space there, so you can have that for the TV if you wanted, okay? And that door right there on the right, that's gonna lead us into the master bedroom, which we're gonna look at shortly. All right, here we are in the kitchen area. Nice granite countertops, a nice island, full size. You got a double sink here. And then also behind the island, I've got the dishwasher located right here. But you've got plenty of room out here to where you can set up food prep or set up a buffet out there. Also, you could put bar stools there if you wanted to. You still have room. You got plenty of counter space all throughout with your range oven right here, and then your microwave built in right above it, and plenty of counter space all around too. Now over here on my right is the pantry with nice double doors, and they just open up like the closet doors in the bedroom, real easy. So you got plenty of shelves. It's all for all your goodies. And over on this side here is where your refrigerator would go, and then you've got cabinet space above the refrigerator also. All right, before we entirely leave the kitchen area to go look at that master, we've got another door here. What's that? It's another bedroom. Let's check it out. Okay, right off the kitchen is this other bedroom. And you see it goes to the carpeting, plush carpeting, overhead light. Got a single window going out. Room, and then you've got your double closet doors there, just like the ones in the other bedrooms. All right, now we'll head out back through the kitchen, and then we'll work our way over to where the master bedroom is. Okay, as we come into the master bedroom, first thing we notice, a nice ceiling fan, tall ceilings. Again, the way they angle the ceilings down, carpeting feels good, plenty of room. We got the two windows on each side that are facing out to your backyard. We'll just close this. It's like it lets in plenty of nice daylight. And then we've also got a little bit of like it's a little indentation there that leads you to some more closet space, and then the master bathroom. All right, let's check it out. Okay, here's that extra closet. You've got the linen closet right there. Now see, we've got a lot of closets in this house. And then right here's the walk-in closet to where you've got plenty of room. It's nice and carpeted, nice overhead light and some shelving. So it's a nice walk-in closet. All right, now let's go take a look at the master bath. Okay, as we walk in here, we see they changed the floor up there like the other wet areas. Here you've got your walk-in shower. Looks very nice. And then right here, you've got also some more closet area, okay, to put more things in. Plenty of closets in this house. And something else I like is this door right here. Well, let's close this. Give us a minute. Is this here leads to your toilet area. So it has its own private door there, which is nice. I always like that when they do put that door on it for the toilet area. And then right here is your double vanity, large mirror, and your overhead lights there. All right, now we're going to go check out the outside patio, but something I want to mention, the whole time I've been filming this house, everything, I just use a regular 1-on-1 lens. I'm not using one of those lenses, that are wide angles to fill in more space, because that's nice with the video, you can kind of scan around it. A lot of times photos are deceiving, but the video really isn't as long as I keep the lens down. Now you may see like sometimes doorways may not be straight or something. I'm not using a trick lens. That's just the way the camera lens works out, when you're filming at different angles and heights, but it is a 1-on-1. Also something I'd like you to notice is that throughout the house is the molding along the baseboards. As you can see, they do use the taller molding, which does look nice. All right, now let's go check out that patio. Boy, you can sure tell the difference. Okay, it's warm out here, but it's nice. And what's nice is you've got a covered patio. Some of them you don't, and this is a nice larger patio area where you've got room for the chairs, the table. You can put one of those like gas fire pits if you'd like, or your barbecue grill, whatever you want. It's nice and covered, even though it's hot today. I've got a nice breeze coming through here. I mean, I love it. I wish I could portray that through the video, but it actually really feels good out here sitting here and just having a nice area like this. All right, off of the patio here, let me just show you a little bit backyard, but it's sunny out here, so time to shade up. All right. Well, as you can see behind me, you've got a nice size yard, okay? People put up the fences, they fence in their backyards, and that's fine to do. If you got to contain kids or dogs, something like that. They have landscaped all along here. You see where they've put trees all along just before the easement on both sides of here. And just here's another look, and just notice the brick that they've got on the back of the house, how nice it looks. And then also I love like how they did the brick on the columns around here too. All right, here we are in the chart, and we're going to add the new home here, and the address there is 3154 Forest View Lane in Green Cove Springs. All right, let's go to the chart on the side, and as we can say, column 1, this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,711 square feet. So when we compare that with the others, we've got one more bedroom, okay? We've got 2 baths, which is a half more than the number 2, which was the used one for sale. We've got more square footage than any of them, about, just under 500 square foot more. So let's see how much this house cost and what the taxes and everything add up to. And there you go. This house sells for $353,100, okay? That comes out to $206 a square foot. The tax rate here is 15.1843 and a CDD fee of $2,769, which I'll get to in a minute what a CDD is. HOA fee is $120 a year. And so your total taxes is, if you were to pay tax on this purchase price, is $5,361, add the CDD and HOA, and it comes down to $8,250. Now, take a look at this. Look at the difference in the price of the house, okay? You're getting this house for a lot cheaper. You're getting an extra bedroom. You're getting a 2-car garage, more square footage, and then the price per square foot is ridiculously low compared to these others, okay? Now, CDD fees. Okay, this is what CDDs are. I think this builder here called Highland Homes, they've got it perfect on their site, okay? A CDD stands for Community Development District, and it's an entity in itself. It's like a government entity, kind of like, I guess you could equate it to like if you know what a city is or a municipality, although it's not really that. It's still in an unincorporated area of the county usually. And what they do is it pays for the infrastructure and the amenities and also the support of that for the years to come. So what they did was, in Florida, we have these so that the burden of the cost for these new infrastructures and all these things go to the new developments and not the rest of the county having to pay for all of this. Now, a lot of these CDDs give you these like resort style amenities and stuff, so your quality of life is a lot better in one of these master plan communities that has these CDDs or community development districts. Now, a bond is issued to pay for this, usually 20 to 30 years. So when that bond is paid up, that CDD fee will drop for the bond portion, but the maintenance portion of the CDD always stays in effect because they do have to maintain the roads, the street lights, the sewers, the water, all that, and much more that they do, and then of course the amenities. And so that's what the CDD does. And what I'll do is I'll put a link to this page in the description so that you could click on it and read the rest of it for yourself. But that's it in a nutshell. Now, because of this is in a master plan community there with the CDD fee, this has a great amenity center. As you can see here, this is an example of what the amenity center looks like, where you've got the pools, tennis courts, parks, and things like that, nature trails and stuff. And so all this is funded by the CDD. But that's part also what you've got in this home when you're comparing it to the others. So yeah, your taxes, are about $800 a year more, okay? But if you were to figure out, okay, let's take the lowest price house here. That lowest priced house right there is $409,900, okay? Subtract what you pay for this house, $353,100. That's a difference of $58,800. Okay, so that $800 a month, okay, extra that you're paying in taxes, so divided into that, it'd be 71 years. Okay, to pay that. Okay, so even with the $800 a month more, look where you're living, a brand new house too. Remember, everything's under warranty. It's all new neighborhood. I mean, it's to me, I think it's a much better value than a used home down there in Orlando. All right, now that I've shown you the differences between those used homes for sale and then this brand new home. Now remember, new, everything's new, okay, and under warranty. You got to ask yourself one question now. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should look at a new home up here in the Adams community instead of buying a used home.